Okay, now we're going to look at a version of the skipping which is pretty challenging, and certainly the backwards part of it's pretty challenging. So I think a good way to, if you're working with someone or as a self-practice, is to start in place. So the mid part of the brain, it's like a superhighway, is called the corpus callosum. And what the corpus callosum is the pathway where right brain talks to left body and left brain talks to right body. So anytime we come towards midline or we've got a movement where we cross over midline, we're actually getting greater connectivity across the corpus callosum. And this has been well researched, and it's in programs like Brain Gym and so many of the sophisticated educational programs where the body is used as the easiest way for children to learn. Now obviously adults, when you're a child, you're playing a lot. As an adult you become more and more specialised, so we actually, again, this training ways of moving is a great way to ensure that we keep balanced development. So the simple first activity is just to start high knee stepping, and we're crossing you can see I'm crossing midline with my hand to touch opposite knee. Doing so with good posture. And this alone feels really good. Okay, so again, your client, yourself, you might struggle with this initially because it's particularly to get it smooth. All right, so I've got that well sophisticated. Now, so you can see I'm skipping on the spot because it's a step and a hop. Now what I'm doing with my arm is I bring the hand in front of the anterior deltoid because that's shoulder flexion, and then I let it fall, which is shoulder extension, and that's working opposite there. So good sprinters, to get good hip extension, it's bang, so hip extension with shoulder extension. Right, so now we put it into this movement, which is like an exaggerated skipping. So it's exactly what you saw on the spot. Now watch the backward, so I don't lose any of the height. And you can see that when my foot hits, my body's got to travel backwards over it. And that's the sophisticated aspect. That's actually when I feel that it's easiest to keep a long spine. So this exercise can dramatically enhance and improve sprinting, because it's sprinting in slow motion in a sense, or sprinting with an emphasis on the coordination aspect. Starting to get pretty demanding now on the way back. The coordination of the movement's my friend. It's where my attention is. So that's your exaggerated skipping, running man skipping sort of terms I use for it, and perfect to come in and do that after the jogging and the skipping, because we've loaded up the movement aspect and we've loaded up the sophistication aspect.